friend is dead. What now? This is all sudden to me. I just got the school's email like 4 or so hours ago. I remember just joking around on Friday before spring break talking about basketball and what we'd do over the vacation during the first period. I was joking around about him being sick today under the assumption that he'd come back on Wednesday. Now he's gone. Why does this have to happen? Grieve. It's okay to not be okay. Death and grief is something you can't explain or prepare for. It's uniquely painful. It will get better over time, but you'll never forget them. You'll always have grief when you think of them. Write down what you remember about them, write them a letter. Talking about them with people who knew them, and letting yourself cry and be sad and grieve is necessary. It's why we have funerals and things similar. Deepest condolences. Take grief as it comes. Don't beat yourself for feeling sad and don't beat yourself up for moments when you feel happy. Just take it as it comes. We lost 3 out of 5 people in my household last year. Just take it as it comes and don't be scared to talk about them when you miss them. They're not taboo. I wish your heart finds respite. Talk to a real human. We're all weird here, and you need better than that right now. I'm so sorry for your loss. It can feel like emotional whiplash when you lose someone so quickly. Take your time processing what happened, and know that none of your feelings or reactions to what happened are wrong. If your school offers grief counseling, utilize that resource. Man, I'm so sorry. I have never lost a close friend in my 45 years, but I did lose my father at 14. It's okay to grieve and it's okay to cry. The grieving process takes longer for some people. Just try to remember the good memories and be thankful you had that time with them. Asking Reddit might not be the best course of action here. I'd talk to someone closer to school. Like a school counselor. Oh my God, what a supporting thread. Appreciate the community. Really sorry for you. It's not easy. Talk to all your friends, talk to your family. It's not easy. Take care of yourself. I would try talking to someone who you trust and let out your feelings. It can be your family, school teachers, and other friends that you still have. I would try to focus on the good times that you had with them and only think of those things. Stay strong. Death isn't easy to bear and handle, but over time it does get a little easier to deal with. Grieving doesn't have a time limit. Take all the time you need. I've been there. It isn't easy, but it does get better. Hang in there and stay strong. It's heartbreaking. Grieve for him and move on with your life. May all his memories be blessed. He sounds like a wonderful guy. Attend to his funeral, it helps a bit. And talk to friends of yours about it. You are not alone. Memento Mori, traveler friend. Why does this have to happen? Because lives end, and there's no guarantee when. I empathize with your situation, and unfortunately I can't tell you it'll get better. You'll get used to it, but it'll never stop sucking. Until then, don't rush things, go through the motions. Put yourself among supportive people, look after yourself as much as you can, and ride it out. That's terrible, man. Thanks for opening up to ourselves. Oh man, I am so sorry for you loss. Stay blessed, man. I can't focus on anything, thinking of you. Breath some good air and don't try to take heavy weight of it. Remember them. There are 2 times when people die. The first is the physical loss, and the second is when the last person to remember them stops. Also 100, talk to a therapist, find one you feel comfortable speaking to and let the emotion flow. Keep the happy memories at the ready, let the tears come. I am sending you my love. I am really sorry for your loss. It happens because people are mortal. Unfortunately, the older you get, the more it happens. At 44 I've had multiple friends die, a mix of accidents, natural causes, and suicide. My grandparents are all gone. My dad died. I've had numerous pets die. Death is just an inevitable part of life and dealing with it never gets any easier. What now? You grieve, take some time to process what happened, you take care of yourself, and then you get back up and keep on keeping on. Wow. What a shock, you poor guy. Just be gentle with yourself, chat to family and friends. Go and see his parents if possible. Red Heart Hash. Whatever you feel is all right. There is no hurry. Happened to me in November. Bestie died sudden. Left a big hole in my life. I'm sorry for your loss. Try talking to his family, make something out of the times you spent together that you think he'd be proud of. I gave copies of past pictures I had taken with my friend to his family. I wish I knew what else to do at the time, but that was all I had. This person is the first of many. Embrace the fact you are still around to post this. Regardless, I love you and mean it. I lost my best friend in high school. The only thing you can do is move on, take things one day at a time, one step at a time. I've sent her emails a couple of times when I get a deep sense of grief and longing. They always bounce back, but I still feel like I got the message to her. Your school should have counselors available, talk to them if you need it, otherwise talk to your friends, grieve and reminisce together. Go to his funeral. It'll hurt for a while, you'll be seeing the gaps where he should be, but keep moving forward, one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm so sorry. I lost a close friend a week ago. Every day I talk to him or message his IG. Telling him how I miss him, basketball games I rewatched, etc. I knew he was sick, but it was still so sudden for me. It hurts so much. I know at least he's no longer in pain, but it's still. We all grieve differently. What's important is don't delve too long in the darkness. Find someone you trust to talk to or a therapist. Life just is. Good things happen, horrible things happen. There is no ultimate why. You could also ask why not. It doesn't have a logic. It's brutal. Now is the time to grieve and feel shitty. Eventually you'll feel slightly less bad, but it's a long process. Best wishes. First time? Try to be realistic about it and remember the good moments you've had together. I'm so sorry. X200B. Our grief support is a good place to go. Yeah, that'll fuck you up. Stay close with friends and family of his, grieve together, not alone. Feeling numb is normal too. OP, my great-grandma passed a few years ago and I didn't cry until a few weeks after the funeral. Grief is freaking weird. I am so sorry. As someone who has also lost a close friend, the best I can tell you is to go easy on yourself. Find something that feels comforting. Do that. Find another comforting thing. Do that too. There is no straight line through grief. There are no answers. There is a hole in the world where your friend used to be, and it will never be filled. But slowly you'll be able to remember a lot of the good things about them to make that loss more bearable. Good vibes to you and your friends. I'm so very sorry for your loss. Please talk to a counselor and your parents about everything you are feeling. I hope you are okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. Take advantage of any grief counseling your school might provide. There is no answer. Sometimes life is just shitty, talking about it with your friends will help. Telling each other funny stories about your friend definitely helps. And it's okay to cry and grieve. I wish I had an answer for you. There is no reason why. It doesn't have to happen, but it does. All I can say is I'm sorry for your loss. Allow yourself to grieve and process this. It will take time. There is no easy road with something like this. For me, dealing with it directly through grief and therapy was the best, not easy, path. OP, I am so sorry for your loss. Losing friends at a young age is tough. I lost 2 friends to suicide when I was in high school, and to say it's heartbreaking is an understatement. Be easy on yourself and take all the time you need to grieve. Sorry for your loss.